We've extended this to the refugee camps for the South Sudanese in Uganda. So during the conference, it was basically on purity. We invited many of these young boys and girls in the different refugee camps. And then during the conference, this boy comes and says, "Uncle, I want to marry." And I said, "How old are you?" And he said, "Me, I'm 14. And I said, "Hey, you're 14, you cannot manage marriage." I told him, "I'm married and I know the challenges of marriage. You are such a young boy." And then he told me, "No, but I'm here by myself. I come all the way from South Sudan by myself. I don't have any relative here." Then we sat with him and we prayed with Daniel. During that evening, Daniel was crying. And we found ourselves crying because he said, "Now what will I do? I thought I should marry to get a family for myself." I told Daniel, "It's okay. I know what a family means. You need to wait for the right time. You need to go back to school." He said, "But I came here. I should have been in secondary. Right now they're telling us if I have to continue with school here, I have to go to primary." I told him, "Please do that because it's going to help you to have a firm foundation and you have the right papers." Daniel accepted. So that evening we held hands together and prayed. And a year later, they called me and said, "You know what? Daniel is in secondary. He has finished primary, he's now in secondary, and he's the chairperson of Scripture Union in his school." I celebrated, I shouted, I said, "It can't be." He said, "Yes, he's now one of the Scripture Union leaders in the school. He's a chairperson, and right now, every holiday, is one of the people who go into Sunday school to support the local church in the refugee camp." This is the impact of values, the values we're talking about. And these are just some of the stories happening around. It continues to be. Right now, Daniel is in senior 4. He's going to do his final examinations, ordinary level, and he's still an inspiration to the young people. He has actually changed the story. He tells me he's speaking to young boys not to marry at that age. He wants them to complete school.